Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're doing an unboxing. It's a new Kickstarter campaign that's I backed last year, that's just come in, and I've been looking forward to this one, but we have to get busy because now it's time to get some work done. The work, however, is not my own, it's my father's work. It's a game by T.C. Petty the third, and yes, it's a gothic horror kind of thingamabob. So here we are. Now what I'm going to be doing is, this is a big box, as you can see. So this is a case of get the cellophane off, and you can see what is inside in a second. But this is a big box. It's a big box and it's a ton weight. I don't know how heavy it is, but it is hefty. We usually show you the back of the box, but that's all you get. For the back of the box there's no information or anything other than the fact that it's for ages 14 plus. It's for 2 to 4 players and takes about 180 minutes, something along those lines. But that's all you get. So let's, God almighty, let's open the box and see what's inside. That's smooth. Before I say anything, this is a very silky smooth box, but and the logo here feels different. It's not embossed, it's just a different texture to it. Oh, there we are. There we go. Right, so here we have the rule book. Now I've turned it upside down so I can read it. I will be flipping it on camera, which is why you'll probably see my arms change to a different position, but here we are. That is what we have. It looks really fitting in well with the theme of the game. So let's have a look at the components first. We have a Village Chronicle book, a game board, which is made up of 5 pieces by the look of it, 4-player estate boards, 4-player aid cards, 24 compulsion cards, 12 maladjustment cards, 28A experiment cards, 24B experiment cards, 32C experiment cards, 8 masterwork experiment cards, 58 estate upgrade tiles, 10 vanity estate tiles, 450 and 100 point VP tokens, 4 voting tokens, 1 angry mob marker, 8 storybook tokens, 1 start player token, 24 minis, 4 each of 6 sculpts, 24 plastic bases, 4 score track markers, 1 insanity track marker, 4 creepy track markers, 16 journal track markers, 60 knowledge cubes, 1 generation tracker, 1 round tracker, 1 suspicion marker, 15 gear resources, 15 animal resources, 15 body resources, 15 chemical resources, 30 metal coins, and 3 scenario boxes. As you can see, we have a lot in this game, which is why it's so heavy. So I'll put that to one side so I can refer to it later on, and I'm going to put the box to one side while we have a look at the Village Chronicle. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this properly. Okay, there we are. So, The Lost Disease, and it's 2 pages, as you can see. It's done on both sides, so it's a possibly different layout, or maybe the same layout but different positions for things. Not quite sure on what it would be. In fact, it does look as though it's a different position. It looks as though the values are different that you get in here. But I may be wrong. I may be wrong. But yeah, we have lots of different village maps depending on which scenario we're playing. That looks really nice, and again it's a nice thick cardstock this is made out of, and I like the full leather effect for the cover with the gold embossed, the worn gold embossed effect to it as well. That's really nice. Next we have some Punchboards. Okay, so in order to see these properly, I think I'm going to have to zoom in a little more. Bear with me. Okay, I'm hoping you can see these, but we have clean ledger, extensive wardrobe, hounds, we have hedge maze, secret entrance, the chamber, zoo of curiosities, modern art gallery, servants' quarters. I think I missed that one. You've also got all sorts of different tokens, and this is, let's see what this is. This one is, these are the, what do they look like? These are the 58 estate upgrade tiles. So we have 58 of those. There we are. And here we have some more tokens, and these top ones are exactly the same type of tile, whereas the bottom one, these are vanity estate tiles, and there's 10 of these. It does say vanity at the bottom there. I'm hoping you can see it. So we have the moat, Tesla coils, again Tesla coils, operating theatre, again operating theatre, catacombs, rose garden, and moats. And at the bottom, I think these are more, yeah, these are more cards, like these ones here. And then we have the voting cards, which say yay on one side and nay on the other. And we have 100 plus 100 VP, plus 100 VP, plus 100 VP, and here we have the plus 50 VP tokens. There we are, we'll pop them to one side. Next out, the player boards. These are lovely. I'm going to zoom out so you can see them all. There we are. I hope that's okay. These are embossed, so, well, it's not embossed. These are slightly hollowed out. I'm not saying this is where these go, but they can fit in and won't move. So it's like 2 layers of card, one on top of the other, that is placed so you can put these card tokens in without them moving. If I'll turn this round, in fact I'll turn it round the right way, I will turn it this way and just mirror the camera. So we have things for little cubes here, and again these are recessed so the cubes can actually sit in there. And as I say, what are these called? Again, just to remind myself, player estate boards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have them all in different colours. So we have purple, we have orange, we have, I'm assuming that is white, and that will be black. We'll look at we'll find out later exactly what colours they are to match up when we come round to looking at the whatchamacallit, the tokens and whatnot. Okay, now we have, and I really have to zoom out for this. Okay, so now we have the village board. Now the village board, as I said, comes in 4 pieces. That like that, and then like that, and then like that. And then sorry, it's 5 pieces because that bit goes at the bottom there. Is that double-sided? It is. And that is insanity track. Is there any difference with this insanity track? Yes, there is. So I don't know whether there's that's 1 and 2 player, I'm assuming. No, that's for level 1 and 2, and that's for level 3, I think. I don't know, but that will fit down there. And when you come around to putting or doing the, I'm sorry for the glare as well, that's from the overhead light, but when you come around to using the Village Chronicle, there is a slit here, and what's really nice about it is you open it, you place it down, and the rings on the ring binder lie in that slit and doesn't move quite as easy, which is a really nice idea. Okay, so that, as I say, is the village board, and it's basically a big jigsaw that you have to put together. Nice. So we can put that to one side. Next we have tokens, all sorts of different pieces here, and then we have another plastic thing with more little objects in there. Oh, we have another plastic thing with cards in it, and we have more cards. I'm trying to get this out and I'm finding it very difficult. Bear with me. Oh, that's why I can't get it out, because it's under the thingy boxes. We have an in-game organiser, so we can have everything out where they should be, so there's no faffing about looking for everything. We'll look at everything, all these components. We'll look at all these components in depth, probably in another separate video, because there's a lot to go through and I don't particularly want to be spending too much time here. Now let's zoom in a touch. Okay, so this is one of the scenarios. This is the first scenario, the cost of disease. And I think this will be the second scenario, fear of the unknown. And the third scenario is time of war. And like legacy games, we don't look at these yet. So That is a basic unboxing so far of what we have. Bear in mind, as I said, it's not the full unboxing because we're going to look at all these components in a separate video. Be more detailed about it, we can get closer to the table rather than faffing about with the camera on top of what's it, a bird's eye viewpoint of these, so we can get to see them better. So here we are, and this is really a really nice, as you can see, fairly thick plastic. It's not really rigid, you can see there's a bit of bend in it, but it will, by the look of it, stand up to any hard play about and knocks on the table. So that I'm quite pleased about. So I'll put that back in the box, and I'll put the scenarios back in the box as well. And pop it to one side. Now, the issue we have with this game at the moment is that it is app driven and the app has not been released as yet. So that is the issue we have. The creators have given an update on the Kickstarter page, and the apps and everything hopefully will be a few weeks. They're just trying to finish everything off and get everything just right, but there is a web-based thing that we can use to actually start playing now, but it doesn't go into any detail. It's not as good as the app would be. There's no sound effects, there's no narration, there's no music or anything, so it will basically be just a case of reading it just to get the idea of how to play. But that's better than nothing if I do want to play this before the app comes out, which I'm not sure about yet, but there we are. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. As I said, I want to give a lot more time to looking at all of these individual pieces of equipment that you get with it. There seems to be a lot to delve into with this, so I thought I'd give a bit of an overview. Well, I'm saying I didn't plan I didn't plan on giving this a big two-part video, but there again, saying that, I didn't know how much stuff was in this box, and with the amount of stuff that's in the box, I think it deserves a second part to look at all of these little components individually and in detail. So there we are, that is part 1 of my father's work. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming up fairly soon. Until then, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.